because I think quite a bit has changed and maybe there's different tools. And again, would you do the same steps that you did in 2005, or would you do something differently if you were in that position?
I don't know if the same steps would be the opportunity. There's so many integrators popping up. I think it's easier landscape now. There was few far between. There wasn't a lot of small, what I call small is like the 1 to 10 man operation. They're popping up like crazy. In fact, someone kind of jokingly said that a distributor person the other day. They were talking about just there's these integrators everywhere now. Um, so I think I want to say it's easier now. I don't know why exactly. I guess we could theorize that social media and things, you're connected to more people. To go back to me, I'm working in a factory and I was working around maintenance team, and all these maintenance guys had obviously come from all these businesses nearby. One of which still had contacts with his former boss. Knew they were struggling. Knew they were struggling with electrical controls, had very old equipment. And he's like, "Hey, I'm getting a phone call. I don't know what I'm doing. Would you be willing to go take a look at this piece of equipment for a guy?" So I said, "Yeah, after work, I'll drive over there." So I drove over there and, maybe put a wire back under a screw or something. And it started him calling me. That in itself, the story is interesting. This is a retired uh, General Motive injection molding engineer that in his retirement decided to buy a plastics company to kind of tinker. He actually was one of John DeLorean's like right hand man. He came from Pontiac. He had two DeLoreans, which was really cool. Long story short, he sold his business to a Canadian company out of Montreal. They needed help, and so he called me up one day and said, "Hey, what would it take to have you for a year?" And that really um, made me think about what it meant to do my own thing. It was out of necessity, not that I had some motivator. It was just like, "Hey, okay, there's an option here." And that's scary. There's a lot of great um, ways that you can get workers' comp insurance and other things to run a business the right way now for a one man show or maybe a 10-person business. Like us at 28 people, we're a PEO company, so we have big company benefits now. That was unheard of in 2010 or 2005. So I just think the landscape is easier, and that's why you're seeing more of us out there, which is fine because there's plenty of work to go around.